Hold back! What first appeared to be a stone enclosure used for demonic sacrifices actually turned out to be a desecrated ancient shrine where Sarkorian druids once offered their prayers many ages past. It would once again become a bastion of peace and spiritual fortitude. I don't know what energy. I'm gonna take a sec, but I don't know what an energy point is. Fireball? Hold up. For one round? Ugh. For 30 energy? What? Use the next chapter, okay. What? Power tuning against 3 plus power slash 8% bonus. The maximum HP for 3 rounds. Fireball's 3 is scorching rays to trash. Fireball's was. I mean, obviously, but like, am I insane or is this spell just awful? Is there something I'm missing? Look, please tell me I'm missing something here. It's essentially my units move faster, which okay, maybe useful. They get a plus 3 hit. Okay, that's slightly more damage, right? And then initiative, okay, they act faster and then they get a most effective saves. Okay, all nice. For one round, for 30 energy, 30. This thing, 30 of this. So that's like 10 scorching rays basically. Like 8 scorching rays. That's crazy. Okay, let's send the Torture Clan down to deal with this stupid demon army. This Dogstream is pretty cool with the Wrath of the Righteous Scam, hell yeah. Oi, Logan. Oi. If you're like some endgame fighter general who buffs the unit to one-shot the enemy army, may be useful. Yeah, I guess. That seems insane though. I guess we should camp, huh? Since we are vadigued. I am vadigued. We have no one that can stand watch, really. Let's continue the journey to find a shirt that fits him. Well, I mean, what can you do? Oh, what can you do with a Duncan, Sheila? Let's see if Alzheimer's truly possess superior memory recall to humans. Please list all the ancestors going back to the founder of your line. Father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, my other grandfather, and my other grandmother. 4 great-grandfathers, 4 great-grandmothers, my great-great-grandfather. What? Us. Alright, Darren, let's see what's happening here. See what evil pact with the devils you made for your survival. Oh my god, I'm just myself. Happy to serve you, Knight Commander. Birthday.
I'm off.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader.
The one event here is actually overdressed, true.
Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul.
Lustful soul. Dance macabre. If I can't rock the speed out the battle, that would be a good mod. I played Expedition 3, yeah, I played Expedition 3. Very good game. Some might even say the game of the year. You get 1 SNC skill point per try? Yes. No, you get 2. You should get 2.
You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Your guys from Expedition 60, very true, very true. Good reference. Is this going to fail as much as my old... Yeah, I wonder, I swapped the switch just now and it seems to work a lot better now. Wait. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, I key. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like, I was an I or a 1 or whatever. I was like, is he talking about like Path of Exile or something? Like, is he talking about like a key in Path of Exile? Just have something to test that it actually registers my key. Yeah. Like, what the hell? What are we? Is this guy doing a dungeon or is he? I was like thinking like, is he playing My Summer Car right now with the key? Like, is he? Roll out and crack was the first skill points. So I did it again and had 2 points. Yeah, you get the 2 points. I like Darren's strategy of like, if I'm going to the abyss, I'm gonna just do as many sins as possible. The demon at the gates is like, alright, it says here that you committed every sin. You put the choice hat from Harry Potter on him and that just explodes. How interesting. Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really, I just took note of a few things. I attempt to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, 2 people noted that he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, the priest of Iomade who was his guardian and tutor. Yet he just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. Told me you tried to find out what anything odd that happened to Darren over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, they could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is all very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertain him, and they encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways, Practically the whole of Mendev knows the story about the 3 drunk wizards in their teleportation race across the roofs of Canabras after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say is that any fluctuation in residual magic at his house are not surprising at all. There was that matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits came with the Count, hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. After the Count told anyone that he had hired a bandit for himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into his case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats, but there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. Oh yeah, just like with the gargoyles. Interesting.
The hell is the deal with cutting off people's heads? Oh.
Well, I'm out of spare switches now, so maybe I should order some. Just happy that I was the switch and not the entire board being faulty. Did your keyboard come with additional switches, or...? Their heads were cut off. You mean the bandits who attacked Darren? Yes, perhaps I wouldn't have noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incident. Remember that we also found several headless bodies, both of guests and demons. We thought they had been decapitated during the fight. My companions have been finding severed heads among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Darren joined the party. Wait a second. What? That is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It's crucial that we find out what exactly happened at the tragic feast. What do we need to do, Inquisitor? Now that's the hard part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted this process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, I want you to do is to distract the master of the house. Right now he's playing host in the very place I'd like to start with. How do I distract him? I don't know, maybe your companion is going to assist you somehow, or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. I understand. Good luck. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out. Maybe even show you something. It was weird that I found the head in my bag, but I never really, like... brought it up. I came with no switch at all. I picked out of myself. My keyboard came with a kit where I installed my own, so I have like 20 spare. I bought a bare bones keyboard and bought switch and key. Ah, okay, I gotcha. GMMK Pro Pulsar TKL. There's like a cat bringing you a dead bird. Look what I found. Oh, Darren, that's a severed head. Yes, indeed. Isn't it marvelous? Where do you find that? Outside. I can imagine how lovely this man must have been before the war. I yearned to set up my easel in one of the pleasant little alcoves and paint to my heart's content. Oh, full of really that guy's drunk.
I do what I must.
Yo, you think this chick is single? I never know when or if you'll get another chance to rest and have some fun during a wartime. I'm gonna take my chance while I can. Someone landed at the party of a royal brat. Go figure. A blat. It's you guys. Look, it's chat. I didn't really realize. Darren, who has been watching the guests with an unreadable expression, turns his head to you and says in a casual tone, like it's continuing a conversation that was interrupted. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. I don't know what that word means, or how to say it. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in front of the row and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the 5th Crusade. How did I become a companion of a hero chose by Yomade? Oh, perhaps this is your chance to finally do something worthwhile. What do you want me to do then? Dance a waltz on Dresden's ramparts with a charming courtesan? Sounds worthwhile to me. I say the person who is appreciative of the sensitive to art and beauty. Ugh. The hell? Tell me more about Heaven's Edge. This estate was once a truly beautiful sight, with its lush gardens and placid ponds. Darren smiles briefly. It's a genuine smile, quite different from his usual half-smirk. The house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of the border region even before the war. My ancestors took that into account when laying the foundations. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. I'll gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there's not much to see here. I acted the fire suppressor system. I didn't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up the yard, the Great Hall and a couple of rooms. There's nothing interesting about them except perhaps the magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. I'm sure it's still functional though. Spill wine on Darren's suit. Oh no, I guess you have to come with me and get naked now. You do remember that you are still my field attaché and plenipotentiary something. Count, I demand a report of all your work so far in half an hour. Why did you really decide to throw a party at the scene of such a tragedy? What's this school's farce all about? There freezes, what an odd feeling. It's like I had been lying under the sun in a spectacular meadow in full bloom. And then you barge into pour a bucket of ice-cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to the celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could come up with a polite excuse, but I'd rather match your cautious manner and put it bluntly. I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. Oh. Oh. Whoops.
I'm gone.
That was all his question. It looks like it has been open in a very long time. The Menevians sure like to put on airs, but they know how to throw a party, I'll give them that. I got a single family or even person in a house in a large enough for my entire tribe. I don't think I underestimated the importance of quality rest for soldiers, but this revelry isn't rest, it's decadence. Holy crap, look how small this dude is.
We do it my way.
I wonder why the demons who attacked the Heaven's Edge chose plague as their weapon. It was so unimaginable.
Follow if you dare.
Come on, Darren, stop sulking, man. Oh, the hell? Wait. Huh. Countess Elenia Dara Andrea with her infant son Darren. Unlike typical aristocrat portraits, this one depicts a young mother having fun with her child on a seesaw. Aww. Aww. A 1,000 revolutions. I don't think I read this. For the third night in a row, I've dreamt of the Grey Gardeners knocking at my door. I cannot believe it is my turn to be cut down by a blade washed in the blood of 1,000 revolutions, as a wave of popular outrage rushes over me, as my head tumbles down the steps of the scaffold. We take up the sword, and by it we shall perish. Once we struck down the Imperial scum, but now it is we who must face the blade. The insurgent beast called Revolution will never be sated. It needs a new victims. This time, it's my comrades and I. The cruelty of the hoarders in power echoes in the cruelty of the paupers now. Intoxicated by their own freedom, we won't change? Well, here it is. This is the country now of mad fanatics, fighting their treasures past every day. Former friends are today's foes. My workshop has been converted into a secret headquarters. If I could do it all over again, I would repair to my easel and refrain from the cause that has sent me down this path. Plink, plink, plonk. The door flung open. The three chaps sharing adventure stories fell silent. "Hail, friend," said the visitor in a deep voice. "Have you got room for me, master?" The bored half-elf behind the counter peered into the visitor's face and whistled. "Blimey, if it isn't Gregus Jeffs. Hail, friend, let me give you a room. Your gold is no good here." "No, I'll pay for it in full. That's what the society is for. Helping and sharing." Gregus nods and at the three chaps. "So there's my replacement. Have you held the confirmation yet?" "We got one last trial to go," the youngest blurted out and popped up from his chair. "It's such an honor. I've read all the chronicles, all about your adventures." "Have you joined the Decemvirate, Gregus?" Another uttered. "Oh, did you? You should cut off your ears then. They deceived you. Am I wearing a mask? You ain't. Good for you. A Pathfinder with no eyes is no good. I'm not interested in politics. I'm interested in seeking. So are you going to pour me beer? I'll tell you a couple of tales." I don't think I read this. The demon puts 2 plates on the table in front of me. On each a bleeding human heart. "Look," he says, "the right one belonged to..." Oh, I did read this. I think. I did read that.
I'm off.
There's so much food here. If I let Soot eat everything she wants, she'll become twice as fat and won't be able to fly anymore. I see you did your part, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place. Try to show you whatever I find. The hum of voices, laughter, and music fills your mind, then the visions come, fragmented and hazy at first, before eventually coalescing to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning, heavenly beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Darren is obvious. "My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes you, all of you today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day my only precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born." A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers, Countess. Will you allow the humble tutor of his young man to address the guest and the man of the hour as well? A new face appears. It is a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. Can't we have just one day without your sermons? It's my birthday after all. 10 years ago, the young Darren had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lacked the dignity of a true angel. However, "Hey, I'm sure the revered Nestrin only wanted to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise?"
Ah!
Oh!
Oh, moo.
A shrill laughter rings in your ears, and the reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a little too appears before you're a guest of the estate and gives them exaggerated and scornful bow. "The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me too?" "What do you want, spawn of the abyss?" "I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you! Doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want. But they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves. And when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk into its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. The demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Darren, making her freeze in horror and disappear. Luther shakes his head and slowly exhales, rubbing his temples. The first appearance of the deceased and the Liltu, one of the many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far everything I've seen matches the official version of events. Who were those people in the vision? Countess Selena Andre was Darren's mother and one of the most beautiful women in the history of Mendev. She was an Asimar just like her son. The old man is the esteemed cleric Nestrin, our count's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintance with him, so I can tell you anything more than that. I didn't recognize the others, but Darren told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and the cousin's wife, hailing from the eastern border. Surely the cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magic diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck them very fast indeed. Now I must find out what happened next. What now? I can sense the aftershock of the very strong outburst of emotion and memory somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is in there, and distract them if need be. Oh, we got these. Cast healing spells without provoking attack. Currently, they also grant a plus 2 bonuses. Okay. Oh, the entire party's here, so I can give this to Darren, I guess.
I do what I must.
In case it's relevant, we can also give him this thing. Probably worth it, I assume.
I'm gone.
Oh, this is this wing. I gotta go get Darren out of his room again. God damn it.
We do it my way.
Darren arches a brow to you, but he doesn't seem to be disturbed in the slightest by your entrance. He's not trying to cover up or get dressed any faster. Commander, I assume that you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. What is this room? Darren casts a look around the room as if he's never seen it before, then shrugs. Just a random room. I told my servants to make the rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they chose. I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Sophie to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. So this feels like something Kiryu would say. I don't know why. That sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request, but if I tell him that we can sell the portrait at a charity auction, why have I never before thought of selling my nude portraits at a charity auction? I will cause a huge scandal, but it will also be for a good cause. This will give those good god botherers something to complain about. You give me a brilliant idea. I should be able to do as I ask. Prepare yourself. This session might be rather difficult to watch. Young Darren stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for a good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like a grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman he was just a few hours ago. Mother? Can you hear me, Mother? Hey, my boy. How did you get here? The Countess's voice is fading. Don't come any closer. This disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the largest settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The Fat Baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Canabris is full of clerics, wizards, and demons. Know who else? They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If it reached Canabris, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocents. Darren's voice raised to a shout. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabris. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the state. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must. Please, my dearest, don't lose hope. You can still. A convulsion overtakes the captain's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long guttural groan. Loiter rarely rubs his temples, but his face is unreadable. Now I have an answer to one of the many questions. Nobody knew when to Canabris in search for help because the revered Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of the city folk of the estate. Of the flock of the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Was there really no other choice? Who can say now? They could have sent one of the paladins to bring help from Canabris, assuming that the Knights of God was immune to the disease. Perhaps Nestrin thought he might need them to maintain order. Or maybe he understood that a demon would not allow anyone to leave anyway. Or maybe the plague was so strong that it could mow down even the most righteous warriors. You'll never know if any of these hypotheses are true. Loiter rubs his chin thoughtfully. I've never been in the revered Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. Are we gonna have like a history repeats itself type deal happening? I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume we killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so I can study it. I'm gonna clear this area first. That's most tolerant has ever been of me sleeping on his butt.
Follow if you dare.
No.
A trolley is heading towards one
Hello?
guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What do you do?
Okay, what do you mean back? I was here the entire time.
What do you do?
What do you mean
I'd
came
rather
back?
let the person die. I'm waiting for my package. Reboso indeed.
So yeah, what do we think, guys? Are we think
The chair was not empty. I was here literally the entire time. I don't Oh, stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor conscience, Darren. Even the noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch it. I don't think these so-called innocents will suffer from knowing that the money in medicine came from my sinful silhouette. Where's Social at? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. There's a feverish gleam to Darren's eyes, owing to either tipsiness or some overabundance of emotion. Oh there, Kiryu! That rot associate refused to sketch me in the nude for charity, but that didn't upset me too much. The faces he made while I was explaining the idea to him were well worth it. He looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ, one that was 2 foot long and being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? How about you, Darren? Are you having any fun? Of course I'm having fun, Darren says defiantly. What's wrong? Do you want me to spend my whole life in fear and mourning, blaming myself for what happened? Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border with the World Wound would make the celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Darren smirks bitterly. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the event? Would Kira just say it outright, or would it just be like, this is what I'm observing right now? I feel like it probably would, right? The more I observe you, the clearer it becomes that you're hiding something or trying to run away from something. Oh, now I can't decide if you're talking like an inquisitor or a self-proclaimed confessor. I hate both equally, of course, and it doesn't matter if you're about to suggest that I pour my heart out to you or make an honest confession of my misdeeds. The very thought of having such a conversation makes my head hurt. I need some fresh air. Is everyone going to leave with him outside because... Okay, sure. There we are again, Commander. Loiter looks around a bit confused. Oh, grim but focused. What the hell? Let's make another glimpse into the past. A rip of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, but then turns into a rasping cackle that makes Darren huddle even deeper into his corner. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... The booming voice of an old man dressed in a helmet robe shakes the walls of the hall. Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go. By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only o'er my dead body. You pathetic old cleric, are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful and clean and sweet. The demoness turns her eyes face to Darren and licks her lips. A coarse laugh escapes Darren's the young man's throat. We'll see about that. Loiter turns towards you in astonishment, droplets of sweat glistening on his temple. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. Is there some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together? The magic aura, the emotions, the memories. I will try it again. Could it be dangerous? I cannot say for certain, but it's unlikely. The past is in the past, and no one can travel through time except for some uniquely powerful entities like Aeons or perhaps the eldest of the First World. Even though the past of this place is horrible, it possesses no threat to us in the present. Please continue. Just give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Darren, boy, what is going on? Loiter's muscles, shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of his nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me? Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you can feel the blood pulsing in your temple, and each beating brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief, safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret, keep the secret, otherwise death. Death, death, death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Nestrin stretched out his shaking hand, suddenly looking like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Darren, wait, the thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Darren's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who is frantically casting protective spells. Demons, saints, I'm so fed up with all of you. Burn! Oh, GG. I don't think with which elder god this would be, but I'm not sure. Loiter opens his eyes with a groan, then gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrows cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune! Oh, what a disaster! Everything is far worse than I imagined. Are you alright? The strain of the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint like an agitated youngster. It is nothing really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I'm fine. Do you understand what happened 10 years ago? This is a coup de grace moment, dude. That was so funny. Increases slowly exhales through clenched teeth and says in a low voice, still massaging his temples. Yes or no? Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, and the deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think it is called the Other, possesses uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, it's still here. Loiter takes a long pause. His gaze is drawn to the chamber where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Darren's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He asks someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possession, but it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak whatever havoc it desires. But does Darren know anything about all this? Yes, of course he does. Did you not hear the Other try to convey to us? Help is in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. He wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusions of the events of Heaven's Edge. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago, and it's still here, right? All this time it's been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, there would have been plenty of opportunity to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the Other refuses to act. Or is its interest lie in some other sphere? Did the Other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame? Not everyone, just Nestrin, his paladins, and a few remaining guests, damn it. I know that it was the work of the mysterious, omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago and I didn't check everything personally, and those who did failed to sense that something was wrong. Did the Other be the reason why my companions keep finding severed heads among their belongings back in Canabras? It seems very likely. I'm not almost certain you are right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Darren anyway. I do apologize, that was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of the cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Canabras slaughter, or perhaps they provoked the Other in some other way. You have to do something. Yes, now I understand Father Nestor perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Inquisitor Fosine for a while, then looks at you right in the eye. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess, you see. The Other and the entity of immense power stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows the Count is actually the living gateway. I suppose the secret is currently known to 3 people on Galarian, you, me, and the Count Darren. That means... Luther gives you a crooked smile and shrugs. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the Other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly its scope of its power, but we know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I made a decision, Luther says gravely. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we are dealing with, and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in the other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. I don't think I care about that other two. Fine, I will keep it a secret. Lord Fess uttered a sigh. You made the right choice. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicions. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Yamade guide your path. And Loiter Hawkblade will try to keep your path to triumph clear of any unwanted guests. Third person speaking. I guess this guy can be a little bit sussy too, huh?
I'm off.
Anyway, this is my time to disappear from this place. I think it's time to make some breakfast. Probably. Oh. Did the quest disappear? I thought I got a new one. But I guess not for now. Okay, so we only have a couple places to explore. I don't think I'm traveling all the way back down here right now to get this primitive altar, so I think I'm gonna go back and take land with me, and I think we're good to just explore with. We must have the piece of holy symbol. Oh, I do. Why did this not show up when I searched last time? What's this about this holy symbol? I don't... Liar.
It's always... Do you think black people...
What a fucking liar,
Did I write it wrong?
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Why didn't this show up when I searched for it before? Did I search for it? Oh, we can't see what you type. God damn it, now I can't even fact check. I'm 100% sure that I wrote holy holy symbol. Check the VOD, check the VOD. Okay, but this doesn't matter now, just don't see how the quest restore in the bell bug go. Well, I'm just curious what happened. I remember exactly when in the VOD I looked for it, so. Do, 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 do. Okay. Wait. First of all, I can't see the message in the chat for some reason, but I wrote peace off instead of holy symbol, I guess. But I can't see the message in the chat. Why doesn't that show up? Well, I wrote peace off holy symbol. Peace off. Oh, it still shows up though. What the hell? Wait, what the hell? Wait a second, that's so weird. Why did it not show up when I searched for that earlier? Oh, anyway. Let's play the game. Ah, piece of holy, yeah, that's possible. Oh, whatever. Oh yeah. Was it a piece of a holy symbol? Yeah, that probably makes sense. I was gonna make breakfast. What am I doing? I was gonna do army movement. What am I doing?
My skills are absolute.
So is restless. Are we ready to move out?
Fighting for a righteous cause is certainly different from a simple massacre.
I'm always open to
The
ideas.
former is more
always ready.
bloody and
This
performed
war
with
must
pinkies
end.
out.
Yes.
I'll watch your back. You're a good person.
Oh.
I like
Yes,
you.
what? Yes.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Oh, so we count as having rested? That's interesting. Oh, no, wait, I rested before I went into the manor, right? That's what happened. Alright, I'm gonna go make breakfast. I'll be back in just a little bit. I need something to eat. BRB, real quick. Oh. I don't know why he was whining. I don't know if inte fotmonologen. Monologen. Like that. Help me. Why can't I, oh. Jeez. Akeshi. She. Amamiya? Akeshi. That's why it makes noises whenever you touch the engine. And when I first tried to mold... Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, I give up. I give up. Human strength, yeah. Okay. Free hydration check for Baggin and Bag Supreme. Baggin has some water over there. I'll drink from this one though. Every time we get dirty magazines in convenience stores, barely hidden from minors. I mean, I think minors should be allowed to buy dirty magazines too, right? Oh, I'm gonna get sabotage on this run. No! We did it, Reddit. This one, the cutscene pretty good. The cutscene was really good. There was the once again in the Oxo games, they do the stupid shooting thing where it's like he gets shot in like the shoulder, then he shoots the other guy in the shoulder, and then the guy that got shot in the shoulder like. No restrictions to play time. Have you found a lost child recently? Yes, you. I'm looking at you, person. Have you found a lost child lately? Well, guess what? It's not too early to teach them how to gamble. You had a toy car in your purse? Well, guess what? Now you can have a toy gambling machine in your purse with Endaline's new gambling device. This device comes with 639 programmable gambling games for children, all to enable gambling addictions as soon as possible. Call 11312 Endaline right now for your first purchase. Whoa! No!
Shots.
Let me punch him, please.
We unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want.
Oh! Broke his goddamn neck. I trust you, okay? You just took a little bit of a hit to your mental stamina. That's what... Oh! Serp got injured? What the hell? How did this happen? 90 days? Oh god, how much does a doctor cost me? $1 million? Here we go! You see that? It's a goddamn spider! What the heck? What is it doing on my microphone? Warning, maybe? I'm sorry. If you have arachnophobia. Oh god! The sim takes up more space than liquid water, so... Soul Israel is my favorite British man. Take the key! I refuse to die. There they come. Why? Oh. Yeah, so that's how you do the get down skip. If people didn't know that, that's the get down air skip. So. Alright, I don't actually need help, but you know, if you. Stare towards us. Actually, I said I'm back, but I'm not really back. 1 second.
Resolve and Risen Kingdom. All right.
Dude, I don't know if I'm running too close to the ledges or something. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Oh my god, that makeup and that dress.
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
Good club. Good see, good see.
I do what I must.
Scary music. Ah, ancient Sarkorian ghosts. Oh, is this maybe this is like a death ward situation right there?
I'm gone.
Also the
Missed me already.
castage.
We should move.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Crusading isn't that boring after all. You're not a threat, you're a popsicle. What has happened? Oh, we're fataged. I are fataged. Imagine it was an ancient Sarkorian ghost. Oh, goat. I was like, wait, that's what it is. Ancient Sarkorian goat, yeah. But did I not set this? Or I have to do it every time I shift into the form?
Go for their hearts! Ah!
You should have run!
The milking would be legendary. This is an actual real enemy, I just realized that. I should probably realize when I missed all my attacks, but... Arigato! Oh. Oh. Ulbrig is immune to Rift of Ruin. Wait, what is this? Why is Ulbrig immune to it? Wait, is he immune to it because he's a flying character? I'm sure there are more people though, that's weird. Oh. Damn lucky. You got wings. We got way more attacks. Undead Bane? These are undeads, right? Incorporeal undeads.
I'll cut you wide open!
This will hurt!
Nenio. Bop 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 bop. Nenio. Damn, that did a lot of damage, holy crap. Good one. Oh. God damn it, I need to select this. Oh wait, I have the control fireballs. Does this not hit allies? It deals minimum damage to them. What happens if I maximize the minimum damage roll? Oh my god, are you for real? This is within range? And scale past 10 house levels.
Pain is excruciating.
Oh my god, there got exploded. Poor little boy. As far as I know.
This is how it feels.
Oh. Being like a person isn't damage reduction. Makes sense. Ah. Well, good to know. Oh. This is just spamming goddamn spells. Oh, I almost lost my sandwich. Any moment now, I'll get to play the game. Any moment now, I'll get to play the game. My god.
Ouch!
Oh! Alright. Very fair. Very, very fair.
Missed me already.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
Pathfinder First Edition, very, very fair system. That's my main takeaway from this. Very fair system. Wait, can I cast Bless and prayer at the same time? Oh, nice.
You are my favorite aide.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Soot is restless. I wonder why. We'll make things right.
It's time to act!
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Imagine running a level 6 spellcaster goes as a level 8 party in tabletop, yeah. But are the stats here the same as they would be in the tabletop though? No, yeah, that's what I figured. Because I think if you met a sufficiently high level monster in the tabletop, you would just die. You would have no chance to hit them. They would do a billion damage to you and have a way higher chance to hit you, right? Well, I mean, I actually have a chance against this creature. I don't have a good chance, but I do have a chance. I'll just move there and open up and it doesn't instant cast that stun spell, I guess.
Don't hold back!
Maybe I should have done the summon on Kiryu as well.
I'll cut you wide open. Ha!
Oh no! God, I think it's over. A little bit of damage. Come on, Kuru.
Strike! I am your end!
Us against the world. Oh my god, what's so much damage?
Pain is excruciating.
What's up against that though? Us against the world. You're a little squirrel. You a little twirl. I'm a little girl. So what condition is it that we actually have on us? We're stunned for 3 seconds. Is that the problem? I don't deal with being stunned. So we're not power attacking, or maybe not.
The spirits demand your blood. Ha!
I thought it was just like this dude being hard to deal with.
You are today's sacrifice.
Hey! We won.
Go for their hearts.
Oh no, yes, you're right. What the hell was that turned off? Weird. Amaranda!
You're a good person. I like you.
Do we think that Darren having the bubonic plague is gonna be inconvenient for us, or do we think that's just
the
fine?
waiting's never fun.
We're doing a cutscenes in this quest or something? Yeah, that's weird. Because I mean, I wouldn't turn that off for any reason, right? I wouldn't be like, oh, let me go turn power attack off. But I also have to re-enable this though, but I guess that's because when I go out of my form. Come back into it. Yeah, so I gotta do that every time. Ugh. Ah, the Darren quest, but then wouldn't my other characters also
Well,
also turn off? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm always open to
Rules
ideas.
are
I'll
made to
take
be
care of it.
broken. I welcome your company.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
Hey, that order came in clutch though. If I didn't have Death Ward there, my dudes would have 683 negative levels right now. Fix now that his damage was impressive. I just thought the damage was low because of the undead. Or incorporeal.
A success worthy of praise.
The burnout husk of a traditional Sarkorian house. No house like this have been built for a century.
We do it my way.
Picture of the house, just a regular square house with a roof on it. We've never seen houses like this before. Lustrous blade. Great sword. Damn. I saw yesterday that there's a Pathfinder 2E weapon attachment that makes it so when you crit, you automatically blind enemies for 1 round.
Follow if
With
you
no
dare.
save. Very powerful. It's basically that weapon, but just better.
I'm off.
Just make sure that there was nothing else here, because this place feels a bit empty considering there was a very challenging encounter here. Where? I like how the sign idea of Spellheart was to get something a bit more for casters, but it turned out just a few ridiculous ones from marshals. But the one I get, the thing I get electric arc from, isn't that a Spellheart or gold coil or whatever? Oh. Oh yeah, yes, we're heading to Dresden. I could wait to be able to afford these guys and then have them regroup, but that's gonna take a really long time. I think we're just gonna send it and hope for the best. That's a big set time, yeah, of course. Let's try it out. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I should be able to defeat this. A couple of spells, GG, Fireball, Sayonara. Oh. Could be better. I mean, I could have gone better. I feel like I don't think that was very good. Oh, oh. I don't want to attack those guys. They look scary. Well, I'm gonna let them get a bit closer before I do anything. Okay, guys, fireball formation. Yeah, they just had a fireball thrown on them. They were like, let's all stand in a perfect 3x3 grid. It is interesting that in this, in regular encounters, right, your general idea is that you just want to kill an enemy because that enemy has actions and they can do attacks and they do damage. But in this, because you weaken the stack and the amount of damage they do, it actually, I don't think it's actually bad to spread the damage a little bit. It might not be completely optimal, but I don't think it's bad. Because ultimately, by shooting the archers, I'm also making the archers do less damage, right? And while they're probably doing more damage than if I just insta-killed one of these other guys, then, you know, they're still doing less damage than it would have otherwise, I think. I like the discrepancy there. It was like 1 to 8 unit deaths. Like, Jesus. Nice. Oh, I mean, fireball. I wish I could see how much damage I did just with fireball there, because that clutched up, it feels like. Oh, stretchy time. Oh, crap, my leg. Having relieved the last undead from their curse, the clerics discovered an ancient artifact emanating wild energy that had been attracting the living dead to this place. After carefully sealing their find with protective spells, the cleric brought it to the commander. If you do kills in the attacks, it's worth doing it. Since you have fireball now, there's a chance of them stacking a fireball formation spell, so stack webs. Yeah, it's just a cool little like design. Stavanius became known as the Rotten after his acts of treachery. An apprentice of Saccharus, a great hero of the Crusades, Stavanius asserted on the eve of the Battle of the Lost Chapel and dedicated himself to forbidden arts of necromancy. When the Inquisitors caught up with him, Stavanius made an outrageous claim that his master, the valiant Saccharus, had also been practicing necromancy, using his dark secrets against the demons. Shortly afterwards, Stavanius managed to escape, killing the warriors sent to arrest him. According to his journal, his next undertaking was a ritual that was supposed to transform him into a lich, an immortal master over the undead. The details of the ritual are now lost, but all the research into undeath points out that such potent magic cannot possibly exist. The tragic death of Stavanius the Rotten, who failed to achieve immortality and ended up a mindless undead. This is just further proof of this. Oh yeah, man. Oh. Skeleton Man? Arrow? Hey, you guys want to trade something? I got some nudies right here. Oh no. Your army halted along a hill, and in the distance you see the walls of Dresden. Smoke rising over the city. Winged figures are circling in the sky above it, but they don't look like birds. It's time to discuss strategy. It was once an unassailable fortress. Luckily for us, the demons destroyed a lot of the defenses when they stormed the city, and in 70 years they haven't gotten around to mending them. But this isn't going to be easy. Unfortunately, most of the walls are still standing. Anivia stops, hearing a clamor of astonishment and jubilation outside the tent. The curtain moves, and Her Majesty, Galfrey of Mendev, enters. Enters? Oh. Wearing a... this is actually a good feature. It's actually cool that they kind of show in the game when your choices made a difference. Wearing opulent armor with her famous longsword at her belt. The Queen smiles mischievously. Forgive the intrusion. It wasn't easy to catch up with you. Oh! Oh! Your Majesty's here! Your Majesty, what a surprise. Anivia says in a voice that indicates anything but. Either your chief scout is concealing her shock very well, or she was already aware of the Queen's presence in the camp. The Queen takes her place at the table. Please continue your discussion, and try to imagine I'm not here. I'd like to hear the plan you settle on. Anivia spreads an old city map on the table. The gates are old and rotten. The gates are old and rotten now. We can't get through them with a ram, but then there will be street fights. It will be hell of a fight in Dresden. Luckily, somewhere in the city there's a sacred banner, the Sword of Valor. Iomeda's holy relic wouldn't fall to corruption like ever. The demons just kept it as a trophy, a sign of our disgrace, and now it's going to be their downfall. If you find it and raise it again, all the demons in the city will be weakened and lose their ability to teleport. That's when we'll chop them up like blind rats, but don't forget, Sorton Wayne is somewhere out there, the traitor who gave Dresden over to the demons in the first place. He won part of the banner easily. Got a piece of food stuck in my throat. Over to my teeth. Nira raises her hand like a student in class. May I say something? May I? I have a plan. Rachel looks at you without speaking. It seems he has a suggestion. I don't know if it makes me feel like my decisions matter. Yeah, and it's also a cool way to like indicate where a branching path happens, right? Because otherwise you'd have to play through the entire game again to kind of and then remember it, right? Be like, wait, didn't she show up here? It's like, oh wait, oh, but then I chose to, you know. And I feel like that maybe was something that you wouldn't necessarily do. I don't know why you would not want the Queen to stay, but maybe there's a reason for that later. Nira, what's your plan? What difference does it make? No plan is going to save us. Erebet's eyes shine feverish in her grown face. Who are you lying to? Yourself? Each other? The gods? For a moment she looks at the Queen's stony face, hesitating, but then she continues in a hollow voice. Everything is futile. You all realize that we're going to die. We're leading our people to slaughter. Our army was almost defeated by the front of gargoyles. We don't last 5 minutes in Dresden. Beth, are you nuts? Yes, it's a dangerous gig. We all knew what we were signing up for, but now that we've got here, you want us to shit our pants and go home? We got to bloody Dresden by some miracle, and we're about to take it back. Kind of like to chicken out, don't you think? Are we really not going to pretend that she's not acting suspiciously and weird? It doesn't matter what we do. The lad hanging on the hook next to me didn't want to die, but what could he do to fend off death? What could I do? We're all doomed, but only a few of us are willing to admit it. By this time tomorrow, we'll all be dead. Erebet's voice drifts away, but then seems to carry from a distance, making its way through the sticky veil of fog that fills your mind. The demons that appeared inside your struggle to be free. A little bit more of its wave of rage will engulf you. Famous male choices not relevant for you. Chaotic characters have good reasons not to have the Queen around. Well, I can be chaotic. Okay, how about this? We strap me to a catapult, straight over the walls. I find the banner, activate it, then we win. The Queen's like, nah. Nah, we're not doing that. Have you tried just talking to the demons? I mean, maybe they're not that bad. Erebeth, pull yourself together. Remember Canabras, despite everything, we won and stopped the catastrophe. Can a woman be your Kyodai? We won, yes, by some miracle. We took a bite out of the demon's forces. Without the power you were granted, we'd have died in the Great Garrison. End of story. The rest of it would be our death. You, Commander, might still have a chance to be saved, but you're leading our people to certain ruin. You pathetic little nothing. You were so proud of your strength and yet you broke so easily. The demonic rage inside you seeds and searches for an exit. It struggles to get out, exhausting, threatening, and convincing at the same time. You also feel strong enough to keep it under control if you want to. There you have it. A perfect illustration of why the Crusades have made not an inch of progress in 100 years. A whining upstart commander has been put in charge of a knightly order by an idealistic queen, circumventing all rules of military hierarchy, and now said upstart has crumbled in her first serious trial. Reginald chuckles harshly. Absolutely everything in this situation, from the story of Erebeth's rise to the reasons why she lost her reason and morale, demonstrate how dire matters truly are on our front. These problems can be rectified, of course, but to do that we will need to drive the black sheep from the herd. Sir Paralictor, are you comfortable with this idealistic queen standing next to you? Very much so, Your Majesty. Besides, you asked us not to pay you any heed. Have you tried defeating the demons in the marketplace of ideas? The queen looks at Erebeth. Her voice, when she begins to talk, sounds surprisingly soft. I was in your place once, Commander Cherubade. Many years ago, I also wanted to throw my sword to the ground and give up. What made you want that, Your Majesty? What happened? Erebeth, a voice looking at the queen. What happened? My god died. The neighboring lands were being devoured by the whirlwind, and it didn't seem it would stop as our chorus. Garface's voice remains warm and a little pensive. In this moment, it's easy to believe that she is more than a century old and she has seen all the horrible events of the regional fall before her eyes. But I'm still here, and my kingdom still stands, just as if it did the day my doubt nearly got the better of me. So we destroyed the demons by conning them into a crypto and bulk shape. Oh my god, that's glorious. There's a lot of choices here. I think I'm gonna try diplomacy. So is this like the risk? But these other ones are like guarantees, I guess. But maybe this will have a better outcome. Or does this only exist in case you don't have access to any of these somehow? Surrender to your inner demon, dude. I want to see what that happens so bad, but I guess that's for a future playthrough. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't read the dialogue. Erebeth, I hope we know each other well enough that you can see I've never doubted you. Others may have, but not me. Your people in the Queen are relying on you. Our victory depends on you. You can't give up now. I like that I didn't read the dialogue. This could have been like, Erebeth, seriously, you're a stupid bitch. Now go jump off a cliff. You always had demon, and it's like, yeah, I'm just wondering what that does. Erebeth shakes her head as if she's chasing away an apparition. Yes, you're right. Forgive me, Commander. I had a moment of weakness. That was dishonorable and will not happen again. And Eva catches Erebeth's eyes and gives her a nod of encouragement. So, what are we going to do, Commander? My queen, what are your plans? I'll listen to her first. Nora, what's your plan? Oh, my plan is great. It's a magnificent plan. Here, take a look. Nora spreads another map across the table. I had to dig into the archives to find it, but it was worth it. This is it. The ace that will bring us victory. This is a map of a secret passage that leads to Dresden's dungeons. An entire army can pass through there, but your unit can easily get through and... Oh, another can't pass through there. They can easily get through and strike the demons from below. They definitely won't be expecting that. Besides, of course, we don't know exactly where the Sword of Valor is stored, but I think we should look for in the dungeons first. With a little luck, you'll find the battle before the demons even realize it's begun. My queen, what are your plans? I will storm the city with the army. I'm told that my presence improves morale. This is pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of the lady from Thronebreaker. Nice Roderick accent, thank you. I don't think that's exactly what Roderick sounds like, but close enough. What are the Eagle Watch Knights going to do? The Eagle Watch are most experienced crusaders in the army. They must set an example for the others. We'll spread them across our other units, so each one has at least a few. I will fight in the group that storms the gates. Rachel, what do you want to suggest? My scouts were able to approach the fortress walls, and they learned something unpleasant. The demons have giants who can shoot alchemist fire from catapults, or sometimes something even worse. They're positioned here. Richard draws across on the map, city map. Luckily, Anivia said the city's fortifications are in a sorry state. If you come from this side, through the temple ruins, we can sneak up on the giants and finish them off before they inflict any serious damage on our army. It is a highly risky maneuver. If my unit was injured and exhausted or suffered significant losses, I would consider the risk excessive and never countenance this plan. Fortunately, thanks to our commander's timely aid, the Hell Knights suffered almost no losses during the encounter with the gargoyles. We're ready to perform the maneuver. We'll need to cover in the case we'll run into any special demons, like the Nabasu we all remember. Commander, I would like your party to attack the giants with us. Oh, so if you don't go aid the Hell Knights, does Rachel show up anyway, but he's weakened? The fighters won't like that. Our lads are hoping the commander will personally lead them into battle, not off with the Hell Knights. Really, they won't like it. I'm getting tired of talking about the outrageous state of discipline in this Crusader army. Shall we see how they like fire raining down on them from the sky? We attack tomorrow at dawn. Begin preparations. Where will you be in the battle? I kind of like the Nura map through the dungeons plan. Though I think Rachel is probably right to that. I think Rachel's probably right that attacking the giants will save a lot of people. I think trying to get the banner before the enemy over in there is probably the smartest thing we'll do. I'll use Nura's map and go through the dungeons. You've chosen to ignore my suggestion. Very well, I won't object. You lead this army and you bear the responsibility for the outcome of this operation. If you so command, and I can send my people to act on their own, and I will attack with your group. Wonderful. All that digging through the dusty archives paid off? Alright, we attack at dawn then. May the gods help us. Separation from this, auto claim to be in those dungeons. Yeah. The winged lady, the tiefling. Oops, what did I just put in? Let's see. Tiefling.
I do what I must.
We gotta speak with Ulbrig. Maybe speak with Mr. Deron too.
I'm gone.
Looking around the place, the Count seems quiet and dejected. Ah, Kiryu, hello there. I'm feeling uncharacteristically pensive right now, or rather, I'm finding it rather difficult to put my thoughts into words today. I'm trying to understand something. We've been traveling together for a while now. What's your opinion of me? You are a useful tool to me. Wait, did I just save? Wait, what's my last save? I just wonder if this, because I can, yeah. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. I kind of want to click to just see what happens if he like explodes and insta-murders me or whatever. Let's try it out, let's see what happens. Then his eyes widen and his mouth drops open, the words tumbling haphazardly from his lips. Are you talking about... No, that can't be. Are you talking about the time I gave the statue of my heroic great-grandmother a cream mustache? There, under his thick with tension, a shiver travels down his spine. No, I'm talking about the nameless entity you summoned, the entity that killed the demons and the paladins to the state. No, please, please. Wait, should I? Maybe I shouldn't spoil what happens if you do this. Maybe it's cooler to find out later. Actually, now I think about it. Hog. I'm thinking. I want to see how that played out. Should I don't want to spoil whatever it is though. Is this going to spoil what the entity is? Because I was going to quick load this anyway. I was going to live with the result. It might. I never tried it. We're going to wait 100 hours for this. Should we try it just for fun? Okay. And it's not Darren who answers you, but someone or something else. You feel a chill run down your spine. The world goes still and silent, as if an invisible monster has swallowed up all the noise of your surroundings. You lose your senses of hearing, your sense of smell, and then your sense of sight. Your vision goes dark, and you can no longer perceive the world around you. Don't spoil it. Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm not spoiling it. I'll load.
This.
I didn't spoil it. I was thinking maybe he would just explode, or it would be like an end state. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you died. Did you?
I'm gone.
That's one. You don't let anyone get close. There might be a good reason for that, but you can always count on me if you ever need some kind of support. Darren's eyes widen and shock, and he looks at you with bewilderment. Then he smiles. Have you any idea how terribly insipid you sound? You want to make some nonsense, like you can confide in me and I'll be adamant that you were raised by a couple of fight playwrights who put you to sleep by reading their boring scribblings on the work of the heart. Fine. Do you know why I asked you that? Because the answer to your question, what you think about me, usually reveals more about the one doing the answering than the one doing the asking. Now that I've got you thinking, let's proceed to the usual small talk. You want to talk about your past? I've been thinking a lot about what happened since our visit to Heaven's Edge. You want me to write a detailed report? You are the commander of the Crusade, not my personal biographer. Why do you need this boring trivia? That breaks Darren's romance. I'm not romancing Darren anyway. I'm romancing the Queen. And then me and the Queen are gonna live happily ever after as completely normal people.
It's time to act.
You don't romance Darren, Darren romances you. I must go. Ow. Ulbrich looks lost as he stares at his hands, protracting and retracting his sharp claws. Everyone's dead. There's no one left. No one. I just can't wrap my head around it. Say nothing? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ulbrich nods wordless and lets out a long sigh. Well, tears won't win us the war. How can I help you, War Chief? Nice.
Follow if you dare.
Hopefully I get the goddamn storyteller back now. I have so many items. Oh god, when I talk to the storyteller, next time it's going to be an hour of reading dialogue. A straight up hour.
I'm off.
Let's sell stuff, I guess, before we go anywhere. What the hell was that? I have no knowledge uses great swords. I don't need a cinnamon. This. Put my pants. Oh. Don't think we need this because it's just a +1. I guess I'll keep Radiance for now. I don't really want to, but... Ooh, Tower Shield! Hold up. Not even composite, oh. Composite. We will pause it. After I cleaned up, it's nicer now, because now I know that as long as it's sorted from new to old, I just have to check like the top couple of tabs. Let's see here. I was gonna check. She already has full plate +2. Do these actually look different? Oh, that's cool. So this is the Hell Knight armor, I think, right? Oh, she can't even wield a tower shield. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's check if I can charisma on anyone. I don't know if either him or Seal actually need charisma for anything. Is charisma your casting modifier as a paladin? Probably is, right? There's one for now. Show me your moves. Wounds. Oh no, he doesn't have any more potions of cure light wounds. My poor storage. 29,000, Jesus. These are so bad comparatively. I can get some of these, I guess. These count, but man, this is gonna be so boring to spam cast. But I guess I can use these and I can just do the spell casting on and smite. Oh, this is gonna be awful. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you guys. Actually, are these way more reasonably priced than the potions are? This heals for 1d6 plus 1. This heals for 2d6 plus 2. And these cost 25. Oh no, they're not more reasonable. Never mind. They're cheaper. Yeah, that's fair. I'll just do this for now. I just want a little bit of backup healing.
I do what I must.
Well, actually, the scrolls are way better because Nenio... Does Nenio count the scrolls as her... as her level? First player connects using his intelligence modifier instead of the minimum modifier significance as well. When I get at level 10, oh yeah, she'll be really good with those scrolls. Oh, holy crap. Those scrolls are going to be super effective for at level 10. I'm going to save Arabeth. Needs a little bit of sharing up. Oh, well, she's not there. She's dead, I guess. GG, guys. Arabeth's dead.
We do it my way.
You just keep your story yourself.
Adventures can wait.
Adventures for what? Like exhausted? And I'm still resting, but everything is -2 levels. The hell? But why? My bill just came up on my YouTube shuffle. Hey! Brother man, Bill. What the hell? Why did I have negative levels? What the hell was that? Was the UI bugged? How long have I had those? What the frick? I guess we're not adventuring, we're going on a fight. So let's see what would be a good. Ooh, what about some curse pilaf? +1 cookie bonus attack rolls for a day. I actually like this hearty meal more. I think I'm gonna go for a hearty meal. Weird, yeah. I apparently had negative levels, but there was nothing indicating negative levels. That's weird. You believe that the mutations and highly mortality of mongrels are a product of demonic influence. However, you cannot discount the possibility of interbreeding. I'll show you in a graph. I hope that thick red line going sharply downwards means something good. Dude, I think if they voiced all the characters in this people would probably find this to be better than BG3 from like a companion perspective. So not having everything be animated is a little bit of a point against it too, I guess. Virgil. Dresden files. Brother man Bill. Brother man Bill. Brother man Bill. Animated Wrath 16. Hey! The commander becomes host to an anomalous force, and his dreams are filled with strange visions. He feels the space around him distorted, and his sensory organs are flooded by false images, bred by distortions of light and air. Reality itself starts to expel the commander into some dark tunnel. At the other end, a grim figure awakes. His body resists this crude attempt to wrench it from reality, but the unknown force finds a tangle in the commander's soul, one made of demonic rage and destructive desire. The stranger grabs at it and pulls like a hunter reeling in a harpoon. Troubled by the sudden intrusion, the dark and ominous forces deep in the commander's soul answer with a menacing growl. The commander... Stop being horny, you fucking degenerate. Says just write says you. Just write says you.